In the last 30 days, this channel, kids channel, that's Magic Box, is making between 940 to $15,000 on YouTube by creating kids video. Social Blade may not be accurate, but it's giving you some range, and it's very amazing. You can see they've had over 3 million views in the last 30 days and had over 5,000 subscribers. You can equally do that, and all they do is to create kids videos like this. So this is something you can also do and start generating some amazing revenue. So you can see most of these videos have gone over millions of views, 51 million views and all that. So I'm going to walk you through how you can also create similar videos like this and start making some good amount of money right here on YouTube. So let's jump right into this. Now we're going to use Canva to do basically everything, and then the audio, I'm going to use 11 Labs to generate the audio, and then to animate this we're actually going to use a site called Animated Drawings. We're going to use that to animate our video. I hope one day Canva will embed the animated parts into Canva, and then that will make the work very easy for you. We're also going to use ChatGPT to generate some few content for this particular video. So let's jump right into this. Now in order to start with the animation, just go to create design. If you are creating a design, and I just want us to go with a poster portrait, so click on that. Now we actually need some fruit to do this, and for the purpose of this video I just want to use apple, orange, and then banana. So this prompt, I'm going to leave this prompt at the description of this video so you can follow along. So I'm just going to paste this prompt. We actually want to do naming of fruits, okay, the spelling of the fruit. So I'll paste this prompt right here, and then ChatGPT is actually going to do that for me. So make these fruits, apple, orange, banana, introduce themselves each to the kids and tell them how to spell their name. So that is basically what ChatGPT is going to do. So hi kids, I'm Apple, your crunchy and delicious friend. To spell my name, it's APPLE. Remember, I'm sweet and whatever. So this is basically the three fruits we're going to use. So you're going to use apple, orange, and then banana. So let's go back to Canva. So now in order to do this, let's go to element and then search for our fruit. The first one we're going to use is called apple. So we search for apple and then switch to the graphics tab, and then just pick any of the apples from here. I'm going to use this. I'm just going to resize this a bit. So what I'm going to do is to go ahead and then look for a cartoon leg. So let's look for cartoon legs. So I'll search for cartoon legs and still be at the graphics part, and I'm going to just select this. I'm going to add this to my apple. Now I just want to crop this. I don't want the legs to be facing different directions, so I want to crop this. So just click on crop, and then what I'll do is that I'll just move one side like this and then click on done. Okay, so that is it. I'll resize this a bit, and then I want to send this behind my apple. So I don't want it to appear as if the leg is on top of the apple. So just right click and then go to layer and then go to send to back. So you can see now the leg is going to appear behind the apple. Now we can change the colors to match the apple. So you can select this and you can see the white part. The leg is made up of black and white. So click on the white part from here and then you can change the color. So it's actually going to change this color for you. So you can see the color change accordingly. So now let's click on the plus icon here to duplicate this, and then we just have to reposition this like this. Let's also right click and then send to back. So go to layer and then send to back. That is perfect. We are actually going to do this for the hands as well. So go back to element and then search for cartoon hands this time around. So instead of legs, we search for cartoon hands and then switch to the graphics tab. And then what I'm going to do is to pick this one. You can pick any of them. So I'm going to pick this one, and then I'm actually going to add this. I'll resize this a bit. So it's the same process. We actually want this to go beneath or behind the apple, but before that we can actually do the same thing. Change the color. I'm going to change the color like this. So right click and then send to back. So go to layer and then send to back. We actually want to duplicate this. We want to duplicate this and want to place it to the other side. Now we actually need to flip this. So go to flip and then let's say flip horizontal. So we do it this way and then we switch the hand perfectly. Now we actually want to right click and then go to layer and then send to back perfect. So we're almost done with this. We actually need a smiling face, so let's go ahead and search for smiling face. So we're actually going to search for smiling face, go to graphics tab, and then let's pick any smiling face from here. I actually want to go with this one, so I'll select this one and then just reposition this over here neatly like this, and you can see this first part is done. So we're done with the apple, and then you can select everything like this and then go to group. So I'm done with this. The next thing we need to do is to download this. I'm going to click on share and then go towards download. I'm actually going to download this as PNG file, so I most of the time prefer to download this as a transparent background. So just go ahead and then click on download, and then it's going to download this directly onto your computer. So I'm done downloading. I'm actually done downloading the apple, so you can see this is completely set. I'm going to close this. So we just need to repeat the process for the banana. We don't need to start everything from scratch. What we need to do is to select this and then ungroup this one, and then we would only delete the apple for now. So delete only the apple, and then the next fruit we are going to talk about is the orange. So just go back and then go to element and then search for orange. So now just pick any of the oranges from here. I'm actually going to pick this very first one, and then this is what I'm going to do. I can send this beneath everything, so right click and then go to layer and then send this behind everything. So you can see we didn't go to any stress to do this, but let's first of all change the color to match what we have. So select this and then go here, and then let's pick some orange color for this to make everything look perfect. So select that, and then let's select the orange color for all. So I'm just going to do this and then just switch my colors just like that. Okay, we only need to do some few things. I think what we have to do right now is let's actually move the face out, and then let's bring the orange on top. So I'm going to select my orange and bring towards front like this, and then I think this is perfect. I'll reduce the size a bit like this, and then now I can bring my face, but the face is going to appear beneath. So let's try and bring the face also on top. So right click, go to layer and bring front like that, and then reposition this, and that is perfect. We have the orange set as well. We'll go through the same process and then go to download, and then we will download this as well. Amazing website. Like I said, I wish we will have everything in Canva, but I believe Canva will improve on this and have this animated drawings over here. So this website is called sketch.metalabs.com. Just go ahead and click on start, get started, and then you can upload your images over here. So click on upload, and then the first one we're going to do with is the apple. So select your apple and then let's upload it right here. So I've added my apple over here. This was the apple we actually created. So now what we need to do is to click on next. It's going to analyze this, need to accept terms and conditions, and then make sure everything is highlighted. So make sure everything is highlighted like this. Make sure your object or your fruit is inside this and click on next. Now the next option is also make sure all your object is captured and click on next from here. And now you can see we have the pointed point that is going to be the moving part of our object. So just make sure everything, if it's not well aligned, you can just move it around and make sure it's set. I'm cool with what I have at this stage, so I'll click on next. Now it's going to generate the cartoon for us. So let's wait. You can see our cartoon is generated now, and that is perfect. There are several cartoons options over here that you can select from. So when you click on that, it's going to give you the cartoons available. So you can see what I have over here. For every design or for every fruit, I'm actually going to get just 2 cartoons. So for this one, I'm going to stick to this and then get another one in addition. So what I want to do is I just click on this to get a full screen view, and then come down here, the 3 dots at the right bottom corner, click over there and click on download. So after downloading, you can switch back to the normal view, and then we're going to repeat the process for all, but I need additional cartoon for that. So I'm just going to download the second one. Okay, so this is another one. You can just move around. There are several cartoons over here that you can pick from. So just actually select the one that you feel is okay for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and then download this. For this video not to be too long, I'm just going to fast forward this video and then do that for the rest of the fruit. So you can see I've created animation. So now let's go back to Canva, and now we are actually going to create our video. So we're going to create our video now. So just go to Canva, and this time around just go to the video section and then click on video. Now let's go ahead and then go to element and search for cartoon background. So I'm going to search for cartoon backgrounds, and we're going to use one. Switch to photos, and then let's pick any of the cartoon backgrounds for our design. So I'm just actually going to pick this one. I'm going to select this one. So when I select this one, all I want to do right now is to right click and then set image to background. So it's going to fit on my background like this, and I can start adding my animation. So now I'll go to upload and then start uploading my videos. Go to upload file, and then I'm going to select my orange from here. Okay, so this is my orange. I'm going to just click on this to just move it to my screen. So you can see I have a white background around this. We just want only our orange to appear over here. In order to do this, we need to remove the background. So click on your video and then go towards edit video, and then you can use this option. It's not that perfect, but it's cool to go with. So background remover, and then it's going to analyze and remove the background of your video. Okay, so I'm done removing the background of my video. So you can see now this appeared to be very nice. I can enlarge this a bit, so we can play this and see how this is going to look like. So you can see this is actually doing well. You can use different animation options to do that. So what we want to do now is to generate our voiceover. We're actually going to generate our voiceovers. So to do that, we go to Canva. So now we're going to generate our voiceover, and we're going to use 11 labs to do that. So we're actually going to go here, and then already we are using the orange. So we are actually going to say hello friends. So we just actually need to copy this text. When we come here, let's put some heading over there. We want the text to appear on top. Okay, and even before that, we can copy the entire text here. We can copy the entire text here to 11 labs and then generate the audio. So I can copy everything, paste it right in 11 labs, and then let's look for some kid voice. So if you go to 11 labs, you can go to an option called Gigi. So you can see this is kid childish voice. So you can use this for animation. So I'll select this one, and then this is actually what we're going to use. So just click on generate. So everything is about 11 seconds. So let's download this, and then we need to actually upload it to Canva. So go to upload and then click on upload files, and then we need to upload our audio. So I'm going to select the audio right from here and click on open. We need to add this audio to our design. Okay, so just bring your playhead to the beginning and then click on that to add the audio. The audio is quite long, so we're going to actually do some animation. So now let's go back to ChatGPT, and then for the text, we're actually going to add some few text headings. So the first part, I'm going to copy this and then go to text and then add that at the top. So click on add heading, and then I'm going to paste that where the orange said mention the name orange. That's hello young friends. So with this part, I'm actually going to place it on top like this. You can actually do some settings to this. You can even go to animation and then even animate this text like that, and you can actually even add some effect to this. There are several effects you can add to your text, so you can see how this is going to appear. So now this is where we need to work on our audio. So when the text appear, then that part of the audio should also sound. So if you play this, so this is where I say hello young friends. So we need to actually divide the audio from there. So you can right click on your audio from here and go to split audio from here, and we have to actually reduce this reduce this, and then we actually going to go ahead and then duplicate this. Can duplicate this, and then we have another face, okay, or we have another face of this. So this is where we have okay. So now the next part is actually going to be here, so we can copy this part. Orange, then we copy up to this, and then where the spelling is, we're actually going to leave that one out. So we're going to copy that one and then add it later on. So we'll come back here and then paste this at the top. I'm going to paste this at the top, but I'm actually going to resize this a bit. So we're actually going to add the audio part of this to also appear right there. So I'm going to move my orange down a bit. I'm going to move my orange down a bit like that. So like I said, you can add different animated portion of this. So let's duplicate the final part, and then we can actually go back and then copy this orange, and then where the spelling of orange, we can just copy this part like that, paste it here. Okay, so I'm just going to resize it to appear somewhere in the middle like that. For the orange parts, I can highlight it and then maybe give it a different color, the spelling of the orange. So I can just go to colors and then even change it to probably a white color like that. Okay, or probably change it to the color orange. Okay, so this is basically what we have, something like this. So that is cool. And then now we cannot play with the audio. I'm actually going to delete this audio again and then add it once more. So I'm sending my playhead to the beginning here. I'm going to send my playhead, go back to upload, and then add my audio once again. So we can play this through and see. So this, you can see this is not complete. So this is not complete. So don't forget. So what we need to do is that we can extend this. We can extend this a bit in order to make up for the remaining audio part. You can extend this a bit to, if you can't increase the size of the audio, you can select the audio from here, click on this, and then go to playback, and then you can actually increase the speed from here or reduce the speed. So if you reduce the speed, it's actually going to extend the length of your audio. So you can see at the moment, you can see my audio is actually going to end over here. Then I can readjust this to actually fit over there. So now let's go back and play this.
Hello, young friends. I'm Orange, the zesty and refreshing fruit. My name is spelled O-R-A-N-G-E. Don't forget, I'm bursting with vitamin C and sunshine flavor.
So you can see everything is now set. So it's basically going to be the process for the apple and then the banana. This is basically how you're going to do for the rest. And then after that, you just have to click on the plus icon and then compile the entire video. You can easily see your video length over here. And then finally, you can actually go ahead and then download this. But I use just one animated version of this. If you want several animated version, you can use the process here, select different animated, and every scene you use a different animation for that. I just took you through the process of doing that. So once you get a foundation, you can just build on that and create the rest. So we have this set up completely. If you want to download that video, just go to share, go to download, and make sure this is MP4, and then click on download. And then it's going to finally download this onto your computer. Now you can use this on your channel and then start making some very good money. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumb up, like, and subscribe for more. Till I come your way again. Bye bye.